My son was a very special guy. I stop crying now, and I celebrate every second he was alive, and every second I think of him. I don't think anything could be so precious as the way I feel about him now. Michael called my mother about the time that the first plane hit the World Trade Center, and he said, "Grandma, turn on the TV. Some nut just hit the World Trade Center with a plane." And my mom said, "Michael, you're crazy. That's ridiculous." And Michael said, "I'll call you in a little bit." And he called about 5 minutes later. He said, "Grandma, turn on the television. Another one just hit. I'll call you in a few minutes." And he never did. I was coming out of the Midtown Tunnel at 9:37. And I saw the smoke at the World Trade Center, and I had no idea what it was. And I walked into my office, and everybody was gathered around the television. And they saw me, and they split up so I could walk over. And the first thing I saw was the amateur video of the smoke in the plane that hit the Navy Command Center. And I knew where Michael worked, and I knew he was dead. And I remember screaming, and I remember the guy who caught me because I fell down. I remember little pieces of that day. And then I remember when our casualty officer came to us. He or somebody and another Navy officer came walking down the office hall toward my desk, and everybody just froze. And I knew I was expecting them. Everybody said maybe he got coffee. Maybe he was in the John. Maybe he was someplace else, but I knew. I guess a mom knows. And when those two men came walking down, I wanted to die too. Michael was 30. He had changed shifts with a girl who had a sick child. He wasn't supposed to be in that Navy Command Center that morning, but he was. And it was, I guess, supposed to happen that way because she had children and he did not. And I miss his physical presence terribly. But he's with me. He's always with me. So I celebrate that. And I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of the things he did and the people who loved him. Michael had a sailor's funeral, which is what he wanted. He went off the back of a ship. And I found out about 6 years ago that it took an act of Congress for Michael to have that kind of funeral. It wasn't just done anymore. But this gentleman went before Congress and got it done. I have a video of it. I have stills of it. I have never looked at them because I can't. I don't think I could stand to see that. I know where he is, exactly where he is. I have the nautical chart that shows me. And my will says that I'm to be buried right there in that spot. But he's not there now. He's here. He's here in his paintings. He's here in his love. He's here just because he is. Even the day he died, It was like he was saying so long, not goodbye. Big difference. Very big difference. And I didn't understand it then. It took me a long time. But then I did understand. He never really went away.